Footballers at the pinnacle and elite leagues earn insane wages amounting from hundreds of thousands to millions of euros per week. Money in football has always been a controversial subject. Do footballers get paid too much in relation to other occupations that are arguably more important in society? Here are the top 8 wages in football following new deals in 2025. At number 8, we have Kylian Mbappe from Real Madrid, earning a mouth-watering 500,000 euros per week. Kylian Mbappe's dream move to Real Madrid caused a significant decrease in his salary. However, the decrease still propels him to the highest wage in the club and one of the highest in La Liga. Seen as one of the best players of his generation, Mbappe continues to justify his high salary, with exceptional performances in the white jersey having already scored in 3 finals: the UEFA Super Cup, the Club FIFA World Cup, and the Spanish Super Cup. Through electrifying performances in Ligue 1 with PSG and Monaco, as well as superb UEFA and World Cup tournaments performances, including a World Cup medal and hat-trick in the 2022 final, Mbappe has already established himself as a modern cult hero in the football fraternity. At number 7, we have Erling Haaland from Manchester City, earning a weekly wage of 500,000 euros. The Nordic robot now has the most lucrative contract in the Premier League. Manchester City have confirmed Haaland has signed a 9-year contract extension, meaning he will be at the club for another 115 months. Very clever. Erling Haaland has to go down as one of the best strikers in world football for one reason. He's the best at putting the ball in the back of the opponent's net. The Norwegian has set the world alight ever since he graced the Premier League with his presence. He smashed the goal-scoring record for a single season, scoring 36 times in only 35 appearances during his debut campaign in the competition. This frightening feat then carried over into the next season, and he continues to be a defender's worst nightmare in 2025. For that reason alone, he's fully deserving of his £46 million annual take-home. But while his off-field bursaries are still relatively small compared to other players, this is certainly bound to change. At number 6, we have Riyad Mahrez from Saudi Arabia's Al Ahly, earning a weekly salary of 580,000 euros. Regarded as one of the finest dribblers and having exquisite first touch, Mahrez left a memory in the streets of Premier League. Riyad Mahrez will always have a place in Premier League folklore as the star player of Leicester City's incredible 2016 Premier League triumph. His subsequent move to Manchester City might have proved a little less romantic, but we imagine the Algerian attacker doesn't care in the slightest when considering his trophy cabinet. A move to Saudi Arabia and Al Ahly was the natural next step for a player who won it all in the English game. At number 5, we have Sadio Mane from Al Nassr, earning a weekly salary of 650,000 euros. In 2014, Sadio Mane arrived in the Premier League when Southampton signed him from Red Bull Salzburg, and it didn't take long for the winger to show off his incredible talent, scoring 25 goals in 2 seasons, including the fastest hat-trick in Premier League history. Like Mahrez, Sadio Mane is a thrilling forward who flourished at a smaller Premier League club, moved to a giant, and won every trophy going before decamping to Saudi Arabia in 2023. Mane went on to become one of the best and most exciting attackers in world football, ending his Liverpool career with 120 goals in 269 appearances. He helped the club become the best in Europe, reaching 3 Champions League finals and winning 1 of them. For Mane, the relevant journey went Southampton to Liverpool to Al Nassr, where he links up with Ronaldo in a strike partnership that would have been the world's greatest 5 years earlier. The Senegalese striker will always have the affection of Liverpool fans for his role in their Premier League and Champions League triumphs alongside Mo Salah and Robert Firmino. At number 4, we have Lionel Messi from Inter Miami, earning a whopping weekly wage of 865,000 euros. Considered his last destination, the greatest footballer of our era moved to Inter Miami following a short spell with PSG after being released by the club of his life, FC Barcelona. No one can dispute the footballing ability and genius of this man, having collected a record-breaking 8 Ballon d'Ors. Just a few months after leading Argentina to its 16th Copa America title, the second of his career, Lionel Messi helped Inter Miami secure its first-ever championship. The South Florida franchise accumulated an MLS best 74 points, but then suffered a shock loss in the first round of the MLS playoffs. Regardless of that, Messi's time in Miami has been a success so far. He's since signed through 2025 with an option for 2026, and Inter Miami owner Jorge Mas expressed to Forbes in April that he's highly confident Messi will return. At number 3, we have Karim Benzema from Al Ittihad, earning a whopping $1.6 million per week. Having just won the coveted Ballon d'Or, Karim Benzema did a blockbuster move to Saudi Arabia, making him surpass €1 million mark per week. An incredible feat for a person at the twilight of his career. After 14 unbelievable seasons at Real Madrid, where he scored 354 goals, Karim Benzema decided to call an end to his time at the Bernabeu for the increasingly growing riches of Saudi Arabia in the summer of 2023. Now at the age of 37, you can't exactly blame the French striker for wanting a final payday before calling time on his illustrious career. And what a payday it is, picking up a fine $79.71 million annual payout at Al Ittihad, which equates to a hefty $9,099 every hour of the day. At number 2, we have Neymar Jr. from Al Hilal, who earns a mouth-watering weekly wage of €2.65 million. If it wasn't for the likes of Ronaldo and Messi, Neymar may well have gone on to become the best player in world football at one stage of his career, though the Ballon d'Or has continued to evade him year on year. But despite all the potential and promise, he has never really been able to call himself the best in the world. The Brazilian made a name for himself in his native country with Santos before Barcelona paid £49 million for his signature back in 2013. He spent 4 seasons at Camp Nou, alongside Messi and Luis Suarez, scoring 105 goals in 186 appearances in all competitions. He then became the most expensive player in football history when Paris Saint-Germain paid £200 million for his free-scoring exploits in 2017, a number which also helped take him to the top of the charts for most expensive players ever by total transfer fees. However, in 2023, PSG decided that it was time to move on from the Brazilian, with Neymar signing for Al Hilal. At the top, we have Cristiano Ronaldo from Al Nassr earning an unbelievable €3.2 million per week. Cristiano Ronaldo is, quite easily, one of the greatest players to have ever played the game. The Portuguese talisman was the first high-profile star to make the move to Saudi Arabia before everyone else followed, so it's fair to say that he is a trailblazer. Ahead by a country mile, and then some, Portuguese superstar Cristiano Ronaldo is the highest-earning footballer in the world. The Real Madrid and Manchester United legend has been banging them in for Al Nassr, while entertaining those of us who refuse to watch the Saudi Pro League with his childish antics that have gone viral on social media. Forbes puts Ronaldo as the most popular athlete on the planet, being the only human being with over 1 billion followers in social media. Tell us in the comments what you think. Mind you, only 3 players in the list play out of Saudi Pro League. Remember to subscribe for more exclusive football stories.